Hello, this is Todd Golden, Indiana State beat writer for the Tribune-Star. Welcome to my first video. We're here at first conference game, so I decided to try to do these after each conference game, see how it goes, keep it light. These are never going to win any Academy Awards, but hopefully they're informative, and we'll try to keep it fun during the season too. I want to apologize, I've left all my razors in Terre Haute, so I've got some scruff going on here, pretty ugly to begin with. So. But at any rate, this was not an ugly day for Indiana State. They defeat the Redbirds on the road, 63-61, and what a victory it was. I mean, boy, in the first half, it felt like rock bottom. Indiana State had a period where they had 7 turnovers in 10 possessions, had 4 in a row. Devontae Brown was responsible for 3 of them in a row. Indiana State was shooting 2 of 18 at the time, and it just felt like it was the worst stretch of the season. And one of the worst stretches I've seen Indiana State, period, in my 11 years on the beat. It was bad. But to Indiana State's credit, they used their defense as a foundation. They came back, eventually got their offense going, and really were tougher than Illinois State for the rest of the game. Controlled the second half. At one point, they led by 11. Fought off the run that home teams usually make, and a big shot by Christian Smith with 5 seconds left. Proved to be the game winner. Brenton Scott had a blown defensive assignment, but made up for it and stripped the ball from Tony Wills as the clock was running out, and to preserve the victory. And I think we all know that Indiana State hasn't been playing well. They were 4-8 entering this game, and they needed any kind of success. So the takeaway from this is just getting a win and getting that monkey off their back, and having something that is positive to build on. And certainly that's the case today. And there were positives. Starting with Trey Bennett, who led the team in scoring. He had 15, as you see me cheating over here. Look at the box score to my camera, right? Trey had 5 turnovers, and that needs to improve. But he shot the ball well. He played confidently, and his defense was better. And that's going to be very important moving forward. Kudos to Jake Kitchell, 8 points and 8 boards off the bench. Jake was benched for TJ Bell, and that's not an easy situation for a senior to deal with. But Jake came to play today, and kept the ball alive against Illinois State's bigger front line, and his effort was very important in Indiana State's victory. Other positives, Indiana State did a great job on Illinois State's leading scorer, Deshaun Knight. He was 1 of 8 from the field, had just 5 points, was never a factor, wasn't even on the floor at the end of the game for the Redbirds, and that's one thing Indiana State has done a good job of during this season. They've shut down leading scorers. They haven't always shut down other scorers, but they did a good job today on Knight. And other than Tony Wills, who had 16 points for the Redbirds, did a really good job defensively. Illinois State shot 35%. It was never easy for them, and you take that effort any day of the week defensively. The bad for Indiana State, well, Devontae Brown. I mean, he had 9 turnovers, and you take turnovers with Devontae. I've been a Devontae Brown guy because I think he does some things that really helps them, especially defensively. 9 turnovers, though, is way too much, unacceptable. And the team knows that. I think Devontae knows that. And, he was greasy today. Some ball handling issues and some, lost his balance and some things. But, we'll see if that's a one-game thing. I'm sure he's his worst critic. He really does. He is the hardest sycamore on himself. So we'll see how that goes with him. But anyway, it's a win. And next up is Evansville, and we'll do more of this afterwards if I didn't scare you with this look I got going today. So thanks for watching, and thanks for following the Tribune-Star's coverage.